Hi and welcome to this video on task 3 for Btec. It's going to go through what you need to do for task 3, which is to what we call interrogate the data, to ask some questions of it and find out patterns and trends and as much information as you can. Now, in front of me here on the screen, I've got a set of criteria questions which will be accessible via Show My Homework and Teams. Just to give you a starter into how to go about interrogating your data. So the first thing we need to do is we need to open up our Power BI data dashboards from home. So if you go onto your Internet Explorer or Chrome or whatever your web browser is, and you log into Office 365 and select your OneDrive, you can see here I've got my Power BI data dashboard. And what I can do is if I go to at the top here, the apps, and find Power BI. If you can't see it under there, just click on the all apps and you'll find it, Power BI. And from here, I can see the 11C holiday data. I'm going to click on that one there, open it up, and it should all pop up like this. Now, the point of task 3 is to be able to try and find out as many important trends and patterns within this data as it, and from there what you can do is you can make suggestions on how to improve business and trade. So what I've done is produce for you just a simple guide to get started on PowerPoint, which is going to ask you just to find out some simple information such as how many men and women, the total amount spent, average amount spent, minimum maximum spent, and things like that. And then from there what you'll do is be able to draw perhaps on some patterns, some commonalities, some key indicators, find out what they mean and what recommendations you can make in order to improve the business. So the first one here talks about men and women and how many of each. So what I can do is come back to my data dashboard here, and I've got my control panel all the way down here. So I could start off by, I've already got males ticked there, but I could click onto female there, like so, and you see that all my charts have updated. If I wanted to, I could just clear that by clicking on the rubber. So as we get further into the activity, what I might be more interested in is filtering out the data some more to perhaps look for some of these patterns. So I might, for example, be asked to look for males who like to go and stay in hotels, who then like to go for 10 nights. And then if we look at the charts that have now come up, I can look at things like the average price paid and see how that's been affected, the average booking rating, see how that's gone down. And I can make these comparisons against my original set of data and then look at how that has changed and is there anything significant about this. Once I've done all of that, I'm then going to write it all up with the support of some screen grabs and then put it together in a report saying, what did I find? What were the significant findings? If there are any patterns or trends, what does that suggest? And then what the company should do moving forward.